Hey everyone, it is Nightmare, and I'm back with my final video of this season of Disney video series. And today I'm going to be talking about one of the most important things you're going to have to do for your trip, other than, booking it, and that is packing for your trip. Now, if you're driving and if you're flying, it's going to be two different things. So we're going to talk about if you're driving to Disney World. I'm going to talk about that first, and um, then I'm going to move on to when you're flying out there. So when you are driving, you can pack a few more extra things, but of course, one of the major things you have to do is pack, pack your clothes. On how many days, but you may want to pack maybe an extra outfit or two just in case don't you never know if you're gonna need it. And you're thinking, oh well, yeah, I can understand packing an extra couple of clothes for my young kids. No, it would be good because you don't want to walk around with, say, a giant chocolate stain on your white shirt and people look at you weirdly, saying, "Wow, that's one huge giant chocolate stain." So, make sure that you pack a couple of extra clothes just in case. If you're going during the cooler time of the year, November, December, January, February, and sometime even in March, you may want to pack maybe a couple of pairs of pants, in a sweatshirt, or something like that. You want to make sure that you pack comfortable walking shoes, because you don't want to be going to Disney World in your flip flops or your sandals and have huge giant blisters on your toes, and then you're just like, I don't want to move for the next couple of days. But do bring in a pair of sandals, um, just so, if you don't want to, wear your pool shoes to the pool, you just want something to kick off and then jump into the pool, or even at the water parks, that's something you can do. Another thing that you probably want to do is make sure that you pack toiletries. This being, the necessities: shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that good stuff. You want to make sure that you have um, your hotel reservations. I don't know if that changed over the past couple of years with the implementary of the magic bands. I think you still have to show your hotel reservation before you get into the hotel, so you can park there. You also want to make sure that you have your ID along with several other items, so when you do check into your hotel, you can get through that route, pulling it out if you are not doing online check-in. Money. Of course, you're going to need money. You may want to take your debit card, and you may want to take some cash. I know there's a lot of, especially a lot of trying to think, food carts at Disney World that may not take cash. I mean, that may not take credit cards or debit cards. So you may want to have some money on you, in paper form, so you don't have to carry that around. And you know what you're spending. You also want to make sure that you have your magic bands. If you bought if you're if you're not, going to the parks per day by day and buying tickets there, you may want to have your magic bands on you at all times. And such. Now, if you are flying, what you probably would want to do is make sure, because depending on how busy it is during the busy season, during the non-busy season, it could take up a while for you to get your luggage to your room because of the complimentary service. So I would advise you to make sure that you have everything that you think you would need on your carry-on, such as a bathing suit if you just want to hang out at the hotel pool for the first day. Change your clothes, your magic bands, hotel reservations, your again, I don't know if this changed or not, your receiving ticket and such for Magical Express, and you have to make sure that you have your plane tickets with you. That's important, along with all sorts of all your identification. If you're not if you do not do hotel check-in, well, early check-in, well, online check-in, I should say. And if you're wearing sandals to the airport, just so you don't have to take off your socks and shoes. Make sure that you have a change of shoes and socks with you, so when you get to your hotel you can change them out and go out to the resort. And make sure your magic bands are on you. And again, with packing, pretty much packing for a car just in small loads so it can fit in your suitcases. Everything that you think you will need and such. If you're bringing food if you're driving, it would be a perfect way to bring food. Flying and bringing food is kind of difficult, and buying food buying food to keep in your refrigerators down there if you're not used to the area can also be difficult. So I say flyers, try doing a dining plan, the one that can fit in your budget the most, instead of worrying about how to bring certain items. You can bring certain items, I'm not saying don't. You can bring dry food, it's more of refrigerated stuff, because the last time me and my mom went to Disney World, we lost, I believe, I think we had a couple of lunch meats stuff for sandwiches, and we lost it all because of the refrigerators. And something was going on with the refrigerator and it didn't work. Because we thought, we were gonna need 3 meals a day. How stupid we were. Didn't. So you may want to double think about bringing food onto the plane. If not, those who are driving, it's easier for you guys because you can easily, before you get even down to Disney, you can stop at a supermarket and load up your cooler and just have everything set and ready to go for you there. Am I trying to think? Costumes. If you are doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, especially now, this is more for those who are flying. Make sure that you don't have anything metal attached to your costumes or weapons. but I'm sure that you can't really bring props into it unless it's a wand or something. Just metal, make sure that you don't have metal on you or something, and make sure that you have all your costumes, accessories with you, makeup, cream base or just normal makeup, any part of your costume, a hat or whatever, anything that you need, make sure you have it packed away. Make sure you pack sunblocks. It does get hot down in Florida and the sun is bright down in Florida. You may also want to bring a hat or a visor and some sunglasses with you. Now, for the days in the parks, those who have the card tickets, not the magic bands, make sure that you have them with you at all times in your wallet or in a neck thing that you can put extra cash in it and such. Otherwise, make sure that you have your magic bands on you at all times. They are waterproof, so you don't have to worry about it. Make sure that you have money on you. Some water bottles if you don't have a dining plan and you don't have a snack option and you'd rather not pay $4 or $5 for some water or anything like that. You can get some water. Make sure that you have something to drink with you, so get yourself a big old water bottle. Doesn't have to be fancy, just be big, and so you can have all the water you can. If you want ponchos, make sure you bring them. Have a watch. If you do not want to use your phone during your time at Disney. Trying to think of other things. If your kids are into pin collecting, if you are into pin collecting, make sure you have your lanyards and your pins ready. Make sure your kids are in comfortable walking shoes, and bring a extra pair of clothes for your kids in case if they have an accident. Diapers if you have any kids in diapers or any toddlers in diapers. Cameras, but that's pretty much your phone. I'm trying to think what else. There's a lot of people put on like, oh, you may need nail polish remover, you may need this, and that. I'm like, no, you really just need the basic stuff because they provide towels, they provide face washcloths, soap, little bottles of body wash and shampoo. I know it's not enough, but still. Trying to think what else. You may want to bring some anti-itch ointment or something like that. Some band-aids if, just in case. Some I'm trying to think. Snacks, if you want to bring dry foods into the park, you can bring food into the park, so you're good. For your kids, just in case if they get lost, identification tags. Autograph books for your younger kids to get their autographs from the characters. There's so much stuff, but pack what you think you'll need. Don't go by a huge list saying, oh, I need this and this and this, because then you'll have 4 or 5 different bags full and you're just going to be crazy. So pack what you need. don't overpack, don't underpack. If you think you're gonna need an extra couple of outfits, do so. But pack what you think you're going to need. If you think you're going to need certain items, then make sure that you have packed it, like feminine items. Make sure you have those packed, and such. So I hope you all enjoyed this video series. If you didn't, I hope you at least, maybe got a little bit of help. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this whole month of August. And you know what next month is. And those who are new to the channel, well, you're just gonna have to wait until September 1st to find it out. So this is Nightmare signing off. Bye, my lovelies.